And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Derek White.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
So the Nets starting 5. They've got Michael Jordan. Ryan is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's O'Neal. And it's the great one in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
It's good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. And it's blocked by Brown. Porzingis finds Tatum. A 3-ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Nets. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
But great one with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Austin with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Here's the great one, and he jams it with authority.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, here's Brown. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Here's Pritchard. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. Up top, Tatum. Over Jordan. No good off the back of the rim. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Brown. Great showing for him last season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And to Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. And it's good on the way in.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through.
Tatum's shot is off. Nets leading by 3. Drives to the hoop. And it's the great one missing. Boston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kobe against Brown. The tray. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. Brown sends a screen for White. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 6.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
The great one passes to Bryant. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Misses the three.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
And Boston has possession. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer. Here's Pritchard. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number 1, the Nets.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Jovic is checked in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Coming onto the floor now is Celtics Entertainment. Make some noise for
Some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Coming off a terrific season, 2nd in blocks, and you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Nice ball movement by Boston. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Kobe. Clock at 4. Porzingis with a screen on Kobe. Holiday attacking, and the shot goes down.
Such a physical driver. Holiday is someone you want going to the rim.
The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Tatum. No scoring in this one. Buries the long-range jumper.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Jovic passes to the great one. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Tatum with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Porzingis, that's a two. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jovic. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 8.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Bryant. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Miles checked in for Boston. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Austin Reeves is checked in for Bryant. Outside Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. There's the pick. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Drains the three-pointer. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Here's Pritchard following the bucket by the Nets. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 5.
A knockdown shooter, really from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
Nets leading by 8. Here's the great one. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's Tatum. Still yet to score. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Bones Highland comes in for Pritchard. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bryant comes in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Brown. He has 6. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Jordan. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 9. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Celtics making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Austin Reeves is checked in for Brooklyn. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Highland's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's the great one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Beal comes in for Jaylen Brown. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Here's Highland. And the 3 ball is good. Highland's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Tatum, his offensive numbers jump right off the screen, and he was averaging over 29 points a game. And it's good, 2 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6.0. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the...
Here's the great one. And good that time. The great one's got 28 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Tatum. And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's the great one. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my. And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
White setting the pick for Tatum. Unloads. Boston again missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And taking a look here at some numbers for the great one. Last season, he played outstanding and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Nets. Giannis against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. The 3. A rebound by the Nets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell... the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The Nets making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. Here's the great one, guarded by Holiday. The great one with the bucket.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 8, 13 feet away. And another miss by Boston. Nets leading by 5. Pass to the great one. Makes it off the glass. The great one's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Shoots from 12. And it's sent back by Kessler. And they get it back. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got 15.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And so Jordan nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here is Tatum. He has 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
The great one.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Lyles. Releases from 15. Connects. The jumper drops. 10 points for him.
One of the most unselfish players in this league. That's a nice pass from Drew.
Here's the great one. And that one is stuffed right through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis, he's checked in for Lyles, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Drew Holiday. Beal taking his time here. And here's Tatum for 3.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Bryant the pass to the great one. Giannis outside. Pass to the great one. Plays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the great one's got 42 in the game. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum passes to Porzingis. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Boston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And that one drops.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's the great one. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Pritchard passes to Beal. Beal with a screen on Jordan. Here's Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hard to contest Porzingis without fouling him. Just too much size and too much skill.
For Boston, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Bones Hyland is jacked in for Beal.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Nets passing it around. Here's the great one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 46 points for the great one.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's got 12. Clock at 6. Porzingis finds Hyland. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Nets leading by 9. Pass to Giannis. Here's the great one. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. The great one's got 49 points in the game.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Celtics have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so Tatum nails them both. 1 second left. No good. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to see you, and welcome.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That's a big leap, Kenny. 1 or 2 of them, maybe, but most guys don't ever get to that level.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight.
Connects again.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole nother level.
Great open look there. Pritchard's got 15.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. White's got his 2nd basket.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
Here's the great one. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, White. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Kobe. Tatum passes to Pritchard. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
And it's the great one missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
White finds Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Pritchard. 3-pointer. And it's the great one with the rebound. The Great One's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's White missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Here's the Great One, and another one falls.
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his combination of talent and relentlessness.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Here's Brown, and he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 8-point game. Shaq passes to the Great One. They get it again for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says it could change the environment across youth.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something
the previous play is under review.
Real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angle.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Pass to Pritchard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's the Great One. White covering. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Porzingis. On the clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, the sturdiness from Kristaps. Takes the foul and still gets the bucket.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
and just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Here's the great one, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum, no good.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's the great one. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Pritchard. Brown outside. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 16.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Hits it again. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 22. And a miss there on the triple.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Here's the great one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Boston making some changes. Lyle comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Drew Holiday in for Derek White. And the Nets also making a change. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Tatum finds Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Porzingis.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The great one, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Driving the lane. Good, that's another bucket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Pass to Wiles. It's deflected. Here's the great one. And here is Bryant, covered by Wiles. And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiles. Here's the great one. And another one falls. Amazing. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Holiday. A pass to Porzingis. Stolen by O'Neal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's the great one. No good with the elbow jumper. Celtics trail by 18. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Shaq's got 6 assists here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Boston has possession. Here's Pritchard. 22 points for him. Up top, Porzingis. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet. Nets
leading by 16. Here's the great one. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Boston. Bones Highland comes in for Jason Tatum. Then for the Nets, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Austin Reeves in for Jordan. Top of the key, Lyles. Outside, Beal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball. It doesn't matter where Beal is on the court, he can flat out score and puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
From 13, that one goes in. Beal's got his third bucket of the night.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And Jovic gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Beal drives in. Pass to Pritchard. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Pritchard's got 25 points in the game. Jovic passes to the great one. Here's Jovic. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Holiday. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 0, Jason Tatum.
And it's Highland in the corner. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Shot from 12.
The work ethic of Reeves makes him a two-way threat. He's always trying to outwork you.
And it's the great one missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 17.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's the great one. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Highland. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Highland's got 8 points.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Nets. Hero comes in for Austin Reeves. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's the great one. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Holiday against Hero. Holiday with it. He has 5. From deep three-point land, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn in command with a 16-point lead as the While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Boston making some changes. Zinkas, he's checked in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Beal. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Nets, Shaq is checked in for Walker Kessler. Bryant comes in for Austin Reeves. And the great one subbed in for Michael Jordan. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Miles out there with Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. A nice shot by Brown.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The great ones, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Kobe, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
And good, there's another.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Boston making some changes. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Brown. And Bones Island subbed in for Derek White. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Williamson's checked in. And here's Porzingis for a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Yet another bucket.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Now, here's Lyons. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Well, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Lyles. Jaylen Brown comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's White in for Highland. Good, he hits again.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Pass to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Again, what an avalanche!
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. There he's hit from three-point range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
He got it again! Sensational!
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance. Here's the great one. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Shot from 12. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Pritchard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. Shaq against Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by the Nets.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, the Great One.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Nets leading by 23. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Outside, White. Outside, Tatum. Launches it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Bryant. White, wide open. He fired. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
The Great One with the bucket.
Putting a cherry on top of that layup. Has a little fun with the double clutch.
Pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. From deep. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
Personal foul.
And he makes the first. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
The Great One.
Good on both. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Nets leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Great One.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Nice move. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
4th team foul.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, a big lead going into the break, and you never let up. What did Coach say at halftime?
Coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, playing hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
Well, you followed his instructions to the T and got that big win, man. Congratulations.